Ooh,
Ooh.
hello. Welcome to Halloween.
We're all dressed up, hats, Mickey ears,
Mhm.
a red room, a super bright white room. I couldn't get any backgrounds to show up, so this is what I'm working with. It's just my hat.
Well, we'll take whatever we can get. We love the Halloween spirit, no matter how big, how small. We are here
Hmm.
for it, and we are so excited to be playing some wonderful Halloween trivia with all of you.
Yes. Well, welcome so much to our Trident Trivia Halloween. I'm Becky,
I'm
and this
Kristen.
in the screen next to me. If you couldn't tell by our names that are underneath our faces, we also have Val on the God mic.
What's up,
Val.
everybody? Welcome to this evening of spooky skill sharing.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. And Val will be guiding us, keeping us working, getting points to the right place, making everything smooth and spooky tonight.
Yeah, and if you haven't played with us, oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's it. I was just agreeing.
She's like, yes, that is true. That is what I'm here to do. Yeah, if you've never tuned in to our trivia show or Trident in general, so Trident is a three-prong network. There's videos, there's live shows like this one, there's also podcasts. Definitely check that out. Social media, you can find at Trident Trivia. Subscribe to Twitch if you can. I believe, Val, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're an Amazon Prime, do you still get that free subscription?
That's right. So you can support us at no cost to yourself. If you have a Prime subscription, you can connect your account to this, and we get a little bit of cash so we can keep putting up fun stuff like this.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
yeah.
looks like Michael's the Joker this year from The Dark Knight. If anyone was wondering, definitely keep up to date on that chat. It's pretty fun to interact with everyone there. That's also where we're going to put all the registration forms and all the answer forms. So as we move through the rounds, keep an eye on that. Tell us what you think. That's the only way that we can hear you. So we definitely
Hmm.
love to see an active chat and let us know you're having fun. If you're stuck on a question, we want to hear it. If you're having trouble sending in forms, definitely use that
Hmm.
chat to let us know. Val's keep an eye on it. Kristen's keeping an eye on it. I'm keeping an eye on it. We're all here together in this beautiful world. Let's keep an eye on that chat together.
Yes, 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 we are. Just a rundown of kind of what tonight will also look like. We're going to have four full rounds and one final round where you can kind of bet it all and wager your points to maybe catch up or maybe keep your lead in the points. So each round we're going to do questions all the way through, and then we will open up a form. You don't have to write down any of the questions. You will have that within the form to write your answer or pick it from a multiple choice. And so, yeah, so we're going to go through each of the questions on the round. Some are trivia, traditional, where it's either fill in the blank or multiple choice. Some are a little bit more nuanced. Some are finding pictures or connecting to different movies or TV shows or costumes. And it'll make more sense as we start playing through the round.
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling ready. Is there anything
Do
that
it.
we forgot to mention before we jump right into question number one?
No, let's just do
Cool.
it. Let's rock and
All
roll.
right.
Yeah, so round number one coming up, it's all about monsters. So the theme here is going to be monsters. We got seven questions coming up. You'll have plenty of time at the end of this round, I believe 5 minutes,
Yes.
where you'll get some time with that answer sheet to fill out all the questions. And you'll also get on that form, the questions will be repeated again. So if you missed anything as we are going through this first time, you will get a second chance to look at that. Cool. All right. Question number one, we're talking monsters. So The Mummy, 1999, starring Brendan Fraser, is credited as being a remake of an earlier film of the same name, starring Boris Karloff. What year was this original The Mummy released? We got A, 1932, B, 1941, C, 1921, or D, 1950.
Hmm.
I do love
Oh,
Brendan Fraser in that movie very, very much. And I'm happy to see him coming back.
Yeah. Who here
right?
is a Brendan
Way
Fraser
more
fan?
around.
I believe Katie is playing this game. I watched the first and second movie for like the first time in like the early pandemic. And what a treat. I was very surprised. Like the second movie, especially, like it's such a good time. Like it's so good.
It really is. It holds up.
It's just fun. Oh,
All
question
right,
two.
question number two. What is the name of the creature that, according to legend, preys on small animals and livestock in the woods of the eastern United States? It's described as a creature with bat wings, a thin neck, horse's head with goat's horn, and cloven hooves.
Gross.
What does cloven hooves mean?
It's like when you have like the like hooves that are in like camels have like two hooves.
Oh, where it like
It's
splits.
got like a little
Anything
Okay.
that's not kosher.
cleavage.
Oh, that's
Pigs.
okay. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Shrimp, they
Goats,
have
dude, goats.
cloven hooves.
Incredible. Mm.
Did you guys watch?
Well, whatever this.
Oh,
Oh, go
sorry.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say whatever this is, I wouldn't want it. Flying around me. Too scary.
Yeah.
We love a good cryptid though. All right, question three. He's the hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately, he's been overheard in Mayfair. Are lyrics to what song released in 1978? I have a hard time, like, I want to like chat about the question. I'm like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna reveal the answer if I keep being like, I love this song.
This is my party anthem. This is
This is
yeah.
my mom and dad's wedding song.
What a choice that would be, but what a fun choice.
Their first dance, yeah.
Everyone shout out your team names in the chat so we
Ooh,
know
let's hear it.
who's who. I know one of them.
Yeah, brag about those puns. And all
Heck
puns are
yeah.
welcome. All right, question number 4. How old was Mary Shelley when Frankenstein or the modern Prometheus was published in 1818? Was it A, 18, B, 35, C, 21, D, 30, or E, 42? I really feel like she did not get enough credit for her work and her genius and starting an entire genre
Yeah.
of work. Like what an incredible thing. And at such a young age. I mean, incredible.
At any age.
Yeah. Let alone I mean she was well, I guess whatever of these, but I think anything under 50 is young. Not to be ageist. Anyone can feel young, but
You could do anything at
any of
any
these
age.
ages. Yeah.
All right. Question 5. What is the name of Grandpa Munster's coffin-shaped race car? It's also the name of a reality competition TV show hosted by the Boulay brothers.
Goulet. Are they cousins of Robert Goulet?
Yes, because that's how cousins work.
His cousins were typically right.
You just change a little bit. Yeah, they rhyme.
Just a whisper of it, and that's enough.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I wish that's how it worked. That'd be fun.
Kristen, do you have a Halloween costume picked out?
I'm going for more of a vibe this year.
Ooh, okay.
So my vibe is Celestial Witch, which basically means I found a really pretty dress, and I'm
Hell
very
yeah.
comfortable with that.
Honestly, that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Becky?
What about you?
I'm going to a wedding, so no.
Oh.
I will be bridesmaid number 2.
Okay, is it me? Question number 6. In Pixar's Monsters Inc., code 2319 is used by the CDA, Child Detection Agency, as the code for a human child contamination caused by what specific item?
I know
this
this
whole
one.
thing is monsters.
What
You're stuck on a question,
great
just
film.
guess a monster. Any monster name. Monster adjacent. Also, yeah, this movie's great.
So good. Kitty.
Val, do you have a costume picked out for this holiday season?
Well, I have one for your Halloween party.
Oh wait,
Ooh.
yes, yes,
I'm
I
dressing up
remember.
with my podcast co-host, Allie, in a couple's
Yes,
costume. Really,
incredible.
really
All right.
more of a.
Question.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Nope. Go. Go.
Oh
Go.
yeah. Question 7, and then we have to hear all about this costume and all about your podcast too. So The Thing in 1982 was scored by what composer? A. John Carpenter, B. Alan Silvestri, C. Wendy Carlos, or D. Ennio Morricone? What is this couple costume?
Well,
Yeah.
it's really more of a trio costume worn by two people.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
Hmm.
trivia.
we're both big fans of The Parent Trap, me especially.
Hmm.
So, and Allie, as some of you may know, is a redhead.
Yep.
So she is going to be both Annie and Hallie. And if there's a
Oh,
character in that movie other than Annie and Hallie, who do you think
Hmm.
that I would be?
it could be Chessie.
Chessie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We know our girl.
All right, that's the end of round one.
Amazing. So we have 5 minutes. The form, or wait, it's not posted yet,
Hold
right?
on. Yeah, I'm putting it in right now.
All
Also,
right, so keep an eye
to
on
talk
the
more about
chat.
Chessie.
Mhm.
I love that actress in Abbott Elementary. She's so great.
Yes. All right. Have at your answers, and we'll be back in 5.
Good luck.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ugh. I hope everybody had fun with those answers. Also, we definitely don't want to leave anyone behind. If you have any trouble with the form or anything, sound off in the chat. We do want to give you the chance to turn those in. So definitely let us know if you're having any issues. We're generous here. We're here to have a good time. So don't worry about that. We're very nice people. Kristen, do you have a favorite monster?
Oh, probably a vampire. I'm
Yeah.
very into bats. Bunch behind me. I also have a bat headband. So I think I side with a vampire, but as long as I can turn into a bat.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably go with vampire too. Like, there's just,
Mhm.
I mean, like werewolves, like
I don't
they
want
don't
that.
have, right? They have no control.
Mm-mm.
Um, Twilight, like the vampires are obviously,
Mwah.
Team
Chef's kiss.
Edward.
I want a handsome boyfriend who
Wow.
sparkles in the sun. That's what I want. I'm not afraid to say it. All
Yeah,
right, how
don't
are
be
we looking?
afraid. Don't be afraid. Yeah, what do we think, Val? Are we got anybody
Uh,
new? Anybody
we're
missing?
we're missing. Hocus knows this or know this.
Mhm.
Uh, Maureen. So if you want to turn in your score, please do it quickly. Um, but we can just go for it.
Sure. All
Okay,
right,
cool.
are you ready to find out what question number one is? It's all about the mummy. If you watched the mummy special features at the end of the first DVD set, you would
Hmm.
probably know this. Cough, cough, Katie. So The Mummy, 1999, starring Brendan Fraser, credited as being a remake of an earlier film of the same name, starring Boris Karloff. We asked, what year was this original The Mummy released? That year, my friends, 1932. What a
Wow,
time.
so long ago. 32.
Yeah. And Brendan Fraser was in that movie too. He's just been,
He just keeps coming back.
yeah.
All right, question number two. We are asking, what is the name of the creature that, according to legend, preys on small animals and livestock in the woods of the eastern United States, described as a creature with bat wings, thin neck, a horse's head with goat's horns, and cloven hooves? This is, of course, the Jersey Devil.
Yeah. He did make a cameo in the most recent season of What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show.
Oh,
He like comes
so
in
good.
and Laszlo has to fight him.
And
It's great.
amongst many, many things he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not watching that show, I highly recommend. Really fun, really silly. A group of older vampires hanging out in Staten Island and trying to rule the island. It's great.
We love vampires
We
on this
do, we
show.
do.
So we also work for What We Do in the Shadows. All right, question
We're
three.
promotion, self promotion.
Yeah. He's the hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately, he's been overheard in Mayfair. Both cities are both neighborhoods in the city of London. Their lyrics to
Mhm.
what song released in 1978? Also, my parents' wedding song. It is "Werewolves of London." I'm just kidding. I don't know my parents' wedding song.
Can you
Woo!
sing exactly 15 seconds so we don't get sued?
What do you
Werewolves of
say?
London. I know I have a great voice. I've been told
That
by
was
That was
remarkable.
many of them.
beautiful.
A true Halloween banger, and there's not as
Yeah.
many as you'd think. We've got
Warriors of On.
Monster Mash, and Werewolves of London. That's about it. Okay, question number four. How old was Mary Shelley when Frankenstein or The Modern Prometheus was published in 1818? We, of course, were looking for C, 21. Yeah.
I was way
Yeah.
too stupid
What
at
have what
21.
have what have we done? What was I doing at 21?
Not that.
Not that.
Cried a lot at parties, drinking red wine. That was me at 21.
And actually she was 18 when she wrote it. It just took that
Oh.
long to get published. So what have I done? Question five, what is the name of Grandpa Munster's coffin-shaped race car, as well as the name of a reality competition TV show hosted by the Boulet brothers? That reality competition show is a drag show, and the car is called Dragula.
Dragula.
It's a great show if you haven't caught it. Spooky.
Spooky, scary. Question number 6. In Pixar's Monsters, Inc., code 2319 was used by the CDA as a code for a human child contamination caused by what specific item? You're looking for a white sock.
We will accept sock.
Yes.
Perfect.
Again, we're generous, kind people here. The season is scary, but we, however, are not. We're like Allie, we're afraid of most Halloween decor. We're just trying to get through the season that we love. All right, our last question number 7. So The Thing, 1982 was scored by what composer? A. John Carpenter, B. Alan Silvestri, C. Wendy Carlos, or D. Ennio Morricone? It is D. Ennio Morricone. Fun fact, this was kind of panned when the original soundtrack, like Ennio Morricone was given or I think he was nominated for a Razzie for this. But ended up using tracks that weren't used in the film in The Hateful Eight and won an Oscar for it.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He knew what he had.
Yeah.
The world wasn't ready.
Ahead of his time. Yeah.
I love that he got his roses at the right time.
Same. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that is the end of round 1. So don't worry if you didn't know all these. You have plenty of rounds to catch up or increase that lead if you did incredible on this round. So if you're not, there's a little bit of things for everyone in this trivia night.
Should we check our standings?
Oh,
yes.
Please.
Yes, please.
Whoa.
All right.
Wow, the bologna sandwich.
Okay.
Blew him out of the water.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the strong round, strong first showing. But again, if you're not, you can always come back or stay strong. So I think we're in a good spot. Should we mosey on into round 2 of costumes?
I would love to mosey.
So with this one, we are looking at stills from different, I believe, is it just TV shows or media
just
in
TV
general?
shows. Yep.
TV show. Okay.
Specifically Halloween episodes.
Which we love. And we want to get the name of the costume, not the character. What costume?
Not the character, not the show, just the character. So just the costume. So if you don't know the show, you don't know the character, that's fine. Take a look at the costume. What do you think it is? Again, we're generous. We're generous witches.
And we can I'll share with this one. It is from an episode of Friends. I don't know if that helps you or not, but that is a character from the long-running show Friends.
It is a pivotal scene in Friends. All right, costume 2 is up on the screen. And also we'll have that form at the end with all the pictures again. So if you didn't get a close enough look, keep a look now. Trying to figure out in this still what that is. That something sticking to someone's head behind?
It's a knife.
You see what I'm talking about?
It's a knife sticking out of someone's
one
head.
Of those,
it's their Halloween costume.
Like the headband.
Yes, we just want the name of the costume here. So no worries about the show.
This is Freaks and Geeks, in case you were wondering what show it is.
This way, Chris and I and Val, Chris and I, we can all talk about like what we like about these shows that we're looking at without spoiling anything. I have not watched
the show. This is the Mindy Project. It's a show I really enjoy. I really love Mindy Kaling and Ike Barinholtz. Their whole energy and bits. No.
Oh, they won't they?
Won't they? I think Ike Barinholtz's character sure would. He did have a crush on Mindy, but Mindy was too busy with others. But a good friendship, a good camaraderie.
We love that.
Yeah. There's always space, space for that. Sometimes, sometimes romance, but not.
Yeah. Was that like recently launched? Okay, got costume 4. Was the Mindy Project, was that like put on like Hulu or something? I feel like people were like, there's like a lot of buzz about it recently. Like people were rewatching it. I wasn't sure if it just was like the start streaming somewhere.
Yeah, I think just the relaunch. Yeah, the streaming ability on Hulu.
I feel
Costume number 4 is
This is Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
One of two Bob's Burgers costumes featured because they go hard on their Halloween puns and costumes.
That's a show I've never really watched, and I feel like that is so
Really?
popular. Yeah.
Wow, it's great. It's a really good show for like, I don't know what to watch. I just want something on. And then like you put it on, you're
Mm.
like, oh, I feel just this is exactly what I needed.
Oh, see, that's new girl for me. It's just nonstop on my at my house. All right, costume number 5.
A less featured what is it, Jim Halpert costume from The Office? Jim, is
Wasn't
that his
this
first
from
name?
like a gym? Yeah, wasn't this from a cold open that got cut? I swear, like I never. There's like this one episode of The Office, and if anyone in the chat or who is watching knows what I'm talking about, it's like they're in the warehouse and there's kids and they're doing like a haunted house in the warehouse. But then
Oh yeah.
I've never been able to find it or see it. It was never on my DVDs, never on streaming, and I feel like it was a fever dream I made up. It was a cold open to
I
a
feel like I
Halloween
know you're
episode.
this does like sound that's weird that like it's not in an episode.
Yeah, I've searched
Um
a lot for it.
yeah. Costume 6, this is from Community. I've not watched Community.
Me neither.
I gave it about a season and then did not keep my viewership. But again, another show that I think people really enjoy. But just I've not
Yeah.
been one of those fans.
I'm curious if it's a show that holds up. Like I could see I don't know that much about it, but
Is anyone else enjoying a beverage?
sound off in the chat. Yeah. Do you have a beverage? Do you like Community?
Is that an aerator?
No, it closes the wine because I can't.
Ooh.
I usually can't finish. It takes me a while to finish a bottle because my fiance does not like red wine, so it takes me a while to get through it.
I'm
And
allergic
it
to
keeps
red
it
wine.
nice and fresh. Wow, I know that about you. I always feel sad about it, but you can have white wine and maybe rosé.
No rosé, but yes, white
No
wine.
rosé, white wine.
And there's
Costume 7 is on It's Modern Family. Ooh, milk is being drank.
You are not drinking milk.
Guys, can I tell you something? I went this weekend was so nice, and I went on a patio, and this man ordered. I was like staring, like I was sitting across from my boyfriend, and he was like, he kind of did like a, "What are you looking at?" But this man ordered a glass of milk to his table in the hot, hot sun, and like they set the milk down in the sun, and I was like, this man just ordered number one, milk at like a bar, and number two, he's like, it's just sitting in the sun. He took like 2 sips, and then at the end, he just chugged it, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this.
Oh
Anyways, costume 8's on the screen now.
This is from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In case you're wondering, I would say the only time I would order milk at a restaurant is if I was having like a spicy reaction and I needed that like
Sure.
cooling effect. I don't get me wrong, I do love like a chocolate milk or milk with my cereal, but that is an interesting choice of just an outside full sun milk.
Poolside milk.
A patio milk.
I like my milk outside.
Costume 9 is a group costume. It's from the show The Neighbors, which had 2 seasons on ABC, starting in 2012. I don't know if anybody here watched Neighbors, but this is a pretty great group costume. Yeah, it wasn't even like, I think it was also, sorry to go back to the milk, but like it was Wolcott Tap, and there was like it was like one server and then the bartender, so they were like slammed. So like to like have them like I feel like everyone there kind of had the same idea of like, we want to get our order in real quick, like we're not gonna be fussy people, but like to ask someone like, oh, could I have a glass of milk, like I'm sure that's like, so like they probably have milk in the kitchen there, like not ready to be like poured at the bar. Anyways,
a lot of
questions unanswered that weekend.
All right, we have costume number 10 up. And I'm not sure what show this is from.
Julia.
This is Blackish.
We had a good point.
Oh, you could do a White Russian.
Yeah, White Russian.
But is that milk or is that heavy whipping cream?
That's what I would have assumed.
It shouldn't be, but because like that's a lot of things to consume.
Julia, is it for sure milk? Do we have a?
I did love White Russians in college.
Same.
They would have it on like a special on Thursdays. Like most things in college, you'd have specials. But oh, costume 11. This is from New Girl.
There we go. We had to have a new girl in there.
Mhm. It is oddly milk. All right, so
Huh.
we've gotten
Yeah.
double confirmation from
But
the
then
chat.
no one got White Russians that weekend at Wolcott Tap because man at table 4 ordered an entire milk just for himself.
Thanks for the sub, Wake with the Drake. We appreciate your
Ooh.
support.
Ooh, well, welcome. We love
Heck
that.
yeah.
Heck yeah. Supporting our nonsense.
You're warming up our cold Halloween hearts.
And
All
our
right,
milk.
costume 12. Hopefully not our milk.
If it's in the sun, yeah.
Oh, this is costume 12, and this is How I Met Your Mother, I believe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is also like a pretty pivotal uh, part of the show, I believe,
This is how we
right?
met the mother, yeah.
Mm.
I don't know, that's not true.
Isn't every
I was gonna
episode
say, yeah,
supposed
it
to be
is.
How I Met the Mother, and then it's not?
And then it's like, but then it took me 3 more
Yeah.
years.
There's only like 2 shows ever where I've literally yelled at the TV in the finale, and this is one of them.
Ooh. Was it a bad finale?
Yes.
Yeah.
Costume
Disappointing.
13, actually, Costume 13, I don't want us to talk about what this is from because I think that'll
Okay.
spoil it.
And it's like a multi-level joke.
There's layers here.
Literally and figuratively.
And if you don't know why, we will give you the full rundown on the answers round. Don't you worry.
Oh, Julie wants to know what the other finale yelled at Val.
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones. I knew it. We were just chatting about Game of Thrones and House of Dragon, and yeah, they did us dirty with that last season, Val, didn't they?
They did. But they're trying to redeem themselves now. And I heard a rumor that they're just going to like remake the last couple seasons with like the same cast. That'd be amazing if they did that.
I would love it.
Right. Costume 14, this is Always Sunny. If you get there's 2 different answers I'll say to this. One is the correct answer, and then one is what should be the correct answer. I don't know if we can give bonus points, but if someone were to answer it, I would be really impressed, and like I think it would be worth it.
We'll confer as a group and decide.
Yeah,
if we see it come through, we'll try and give you a point.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we'll ship you a prize.
Wait, Adam, are you saying you've never heard of Game of Thrones? You silly pal.
Silly goose.
All right, this is the last costume of the round. This is from Bob's Burgers because I do recognize the art.
There you go. 2 of 2 Bob's Burgers costumes. And the form is in the chat, folks. That's right. Form is live. It's ready for you to fill out. Any parting words before we move into this answer round?
Ooh, I would say trust your gut and go
Yeah.
for it.
Order that milk. Go all in.
Fill up your pint with milk.
Yeah, if you don't know the show, guess any costume. You might be right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Ooh, we are
Ooh.
back. Ooh.
All
Costume
right.
rounds. Kristen, do you have a favorite costume you've ever been?
I loved when I did the midsummer costume. I was Danny,
That was really
with like
good.
the flower crown.
Oh yeah, you looked
That was,
great.
thank you.
Hmm.
That was a recent one I really loved.
That's really good.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Let's see how you did. So we were just doing the costumes here.
Oops.
Number one from Friends. Spoiler, Spudnik.
Bud Nick.
This nerd put a little space helmet on and dressed like a potato. Spudnik.
Not to be confused with Potato Man. Two different costumes. So costume number two we know is a little bit tricky. It is actually the Bionic Woman, and the show Freaks and Geeks is set in what, early 80s?
Something like
Yeah,
that,
like
yeah.
And so that was like a hit TV show at the time. And this character really loved it. And everyone was like, why are you dressing up as
yeah,
that? And he goes, she's incredible. Why wouldn't I?
yeah.
So yeah, Bill is the Bionic Woman in this shot.
I think there's like a moment where someone's like, "What are you, bionic girl?" And he gets gone, "Bionic woman."
Woman!
Yeah. Okay, costume three. It's a two-parter pun. We got Lil Wayne on the prairie. Got Lil
Oof.
Wayne on top, Laura Ingalls Wilder on the bottom.
I love a good pun. I don't think I've ever successfully done a good costume of it, but my sister-in-law did Neapolitan Dynamite, and it was really
What?
fun. So like Napoleon Dynamite, but then Neapolitan like the ice cream.
Oh,
So
okay.
she had like a container of the Neapolitan ice cream around her neck, and then was like the vote for Pedro wig and everything, and it was really good.
You could also
Wait, what?
do Napoleon Dynamite and just dress like Napoleon, but also have the vote for
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pedro.
And like
Oh,
combine
that's
those.
Yeah.
funny.
So hey, anyone who doesn't have their costume, you might get some ideas from this, and feel free.
Was not on the same page. I was like, oh, like an Italian flag? Like, is that problematic? Like,
Just ice cream. Yep.
We have a question in the chat. I defer to you
ooh,
two.
Mm.
you
Well,
know,
how so?
I think it's a tough one because I think you did have to have Wayne in there somewhere.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are going to stand with the
I'm sorry.
Lil Wayne on the prairie.
Tough affair.
Sorry, Al.
All right.
Costume number four, we got Jean in Bob's Burgers. He's dressed in her UNITY phase as Queen Latifah. This is the Hell Hunt episode, and he just at one point yells, Helen Hunt! I love this show.
I literally could have stared at this for days on end and would never have gotten it.
Yeah, I didn't know this one.
Gotta watch more of Bob's Burgers.
I'm gonna put on my list. Although I say
Also,
that I don't.
more Queen Latifah. We all need more Queen Latifah in our lives.
Yes, I can on board with that.
All right, we ready for costume five?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What could it be? Oh, this one.
Oh, a handsome Jim Halpert. He's of course a very popular social networking site, Facebook.
We had a Team Right book face, right?
Which maybe they were quoting,
So
like there is a
close.
line where Jim goes, "Yes, of course I am the famous book face," because that's what Dwight thinks he is. So
Maybe we get
I don't
points for
know.
that.
Deep cut.
Sound off in the chat. Were you doing an Office quote reference, or did you just go for book face? Because I
Yeah,
respect
be really
either
honest.
way, but we would love to know. I almost wrote book face because of the quote. Okay, all right, I see you.
Costume six is a bit of a tricky one because he's setting you up to say the wrong answer.
Which everybody did.
So he is the figure skater Peggy Fleming, but his two friends that he asked, they both say Michelle Kwan, and then I think Christy Yamaguchi, and he goes, "No, you're racist. You just got proven racist by the racist prover." Is what he says.
Nobody's.
I did watch the. I've not watched the show. I did watch the book.
To be fair,
Do we get any Peggy
only three
Flemings?
people said Michelle Kwan. Two people said three people said Tanya Harding, and one person said Nancy Kerrigan.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like my head would have gone. I feel like I see a lot of Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding, like couples
Yes.
costumes. I feel like that's a big one. And is that wrong? I don't know. I don't know if it is to do, but has enough time passed?
I
Who's
think
to say?
so.
Yeah,
I say why not?
go with your heart. Costume 7 is, you look at it and you think, surely she's not doing a sexy version of this, but she in fact is. This is Mother Teresa, or sexy Mother Teresa, which is what I think she says in the show. Dr. Kerrigan. I think a lot about Nancy Kerrigan in that like Campbell's soup commercial.
What
That was
one?
she just like did a commercial after the Olympics of her skating and then being cold after practice and getting a warm cup of Campbell's chicken noodle soup. And
Okay.
I just really remember that advertisement.
I thought it was like after the whole thing, and I was like, "What do they do?
No, it
Like,
was
did she
just
get some like money from that? Because that's great." But okay,
sponsorship, just lots of sponsorships.
out the window after the whole incident.
Truly.
All right, costume 8, we got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This is a Home Alone inspired costume. He is Kevin.
We will accept Kevin McAllister.
But only if you spell McAllister right.
So hopefully you just
If I ever,
Kevin.
yeah, if I ever like was strict on spelling, I could never do it because I can't spell my own things.
Agreed. Spelling's not my strong suit. All right, costume number 9. This, of course, is Sex in the City. They are all representing different characters from the show. I see a Carrie. I see I think that's big. Miranda. We got all the big ones. Yeah.
They did a great job. Nobody watched the show. If someone watched the show, please sound off in the chats. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you want there to be a season 3? Let us know. All right, costume 9, we've got Blackish. We don't have everyone fully represented here. We're missing our Michelle Obama, but this family dressed up as the Obamas.
Yeah.
They do some good costumes. When I was looking for pictures of TV shows, like Blackish kept popping up. I was like, they do some great group costumes on the show.
I love that Bo is represented in that's just such a fun choice of a family costume. Yep, Nia Bo gave this one away for sure. Costume 11. This is, of course, a public servant, which is a play on public servant. We love Schmidt. What a great guy.
Got a little tie. This is my spooky dog barking out the window. Let me close that real quick.
Gretchen.
Oh,
Gretchen.
hi,
I did get her little cow costume out if we want to. Maybe when we come back from like the next round, I'll have her ready and prep. She's behind me. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm mirrored. There we go.
She is.
God, I cannot figure out. There she is. I'm like double mirrored because I'm like watching myself on the. Anyways.
Ooh, did you see Adam's question?
Would you accept Teacher from the Black Lagoon?
No, because that's the wrong answer.
It is creative, and I love your enthusiasm and spirit.
But it's wrong.
Unfortunately, no, Adam. But we hope you're well, and I miss you so much.
All right, costume 12. This was a costume that he wore for several years, trying to catch the woman that was dressed as a sexy pumpkin. Maybe a different word was used there. But he kept showing up in this costume. It became quickly irrelevant. He is a hanging Chad, as in, what is it, the 2004, 2000? What 2000? Yeah.
Bush Gore. Yeah. Florida really, with those hanging Chads, really got us. I was in 5th grade. I remember it well. Yeah.
Oh, do you remember when like your class would like split up into who voted for who? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we would shout. We shouted at each other across the playground. I'm proud to say I was with Al Gore, and we would yell Gore, Bush, and we had like fights as kids, not like physical, but just like you're voting wrong, and then they're like, my parents are voting for this, and not to out my parents, but neither of them voted for Gore, and I was really gutted about it as a child. Yeah,
Wow. I think that
that's
that
just a
Nothing's
little peek into my life.
I think Hallie just said that she was the only person who voted for Carrie, and I feel like I was.
Oh,
wow.
I feel like at my school,
Indiana.
literally no one voted other than for like Carrie or Gore.
Mhm.
So I just wasn't aware of all this screaming across the playground.
But could you have a beer with
Yeah.
your Adam? We're not giving points for the teacher from the Black Lagoon.
Oh,
All right,
costume
costume
13.
13. Okay, so this is Two and a Half Men,
Mhm.
where we have an actor portraying himself as a character in a movie that he was in as this character. He is, of course, Ducky from Pretty in Pink.
Which is just such an incredible movie. And he was so good in that and heartbreaking and a real fan favorite. And so for him to come back on one of the most popular shows at the time to play a character that he played in the 80s, it was just like, it
Yeah,
was just so
It's
good.
John Cryer. I'm sorry we didn't declare this. We got John Cryer here.
Yeah, put some respect on his name.
Nia,
I'm
thank
pretty
you for
sure.
keeping us honest. Yes.
If anybody knows this or not, but I watched the clip that he like comes in with this costume on. I think this is when Ashton Kutcher stepped in after
Mm,
Charlie Sheen had his whole Charlie Sheen time.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the character's name is Alan. We gotta put more respect on Two and a Half Men.
John
John
Cryer is a poor
Cryer
man's
portraying the
Charlie.
role of Alan, portraying John Cryer's Ducky.
John Cryer as Alan as Ducky as John Cryer as Ducky. It's like a Russian nesting doll.
Show did go on for a very long time. Agreed. Agreed.
All right.
Costume 14. Becky, I'm gonna let you take this one because this is also
Yes.
a
Okay.
thinker.
So this is Always Sunny. He was supposed to come in as the Mario to Dennis's Luigi, but Mac came in as the character. We're accepting Aragorn. However, Mac did not know the name Aragorn. He came in as I'm that character from Lord of the Rings, Vigo Morgenstein.
So a deep cut, deep quote. If you're a super fan of the show,
Did anybody get that one? Any bonus points to be given out tonight?
No, but
Val.
one person did get Aragorn.
Hell yeah.
okay,
Enough.
incredible. Okay,
He does have a little
see,
bow.
we love that.
Yeah. And the long, long locks.
Would you accept any better? Unfortunately, Adam, we're gonna go with no.
I would like if like one of the times Adam asked if we just said, yeah, we would actually.
Well, we'll have to see what he put for 15.
Yeah.
All right, last one of this round. All right, this is Bob's Burgers, and this is Share It. Another play on words.
Yeah.
I tried
She's
to come up with every possible spelling. So if you put
Do you have two F's at the end, like you would spell the regular word sheriff?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like 2 R's, no hyphen, a hyphen. But it has to start with a C because the whole point is that it's share.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Oh, do you want to say hello? Meow. This is my little baby. This is Sassy.
Sassy.
Happy Halloween,
Happy
Sassy.
Halloween.
Hi, Sassy. Are you going to be a pumpkin this year?
Reluctantly, she will be. Shove her in it. Yeah.
Oh,
My sweet girl.
she is a gorgeous kitty.
Oh, thank you. She is something. Something on the keyboard. Yeah.
All right, are we ready for this next round?
Should we check the scores?
Oh my gosh, always,
Yes.
Val. You ask and it's always.
Okay,
Oh,
hold on. Okay, ready?
She's left the building.
I'm so excited. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We have
Andy.
Just Nia. Good job.
wow.
Andy coming in, second round, killing it.
Okay.
Nia moving ahead. Ooh, we got the Mikeys pulling, and I'm afraid of most Halloween decor at a really strong last round. It's okay, bologna sandwich. I
Mhm.
believe in you.
We all
All
do.
right, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed by the showing. Everyone, just don't worry because there's plenty of rounds left, and the final round gets a little bit crazy. So there's
does.
always a chance.
Everything's on the line in that final round.
It is. So round three is pretty fun. It's gonna be a fill in the blank of quotes. We're gonna give you part of the quote, and then we'll give you the blanks, and we want you to fill in the blanks. Round three.
Ooh.
All right. Quote number one is, "Wouldst thou like to live blank?"
And it's only points for filling in the quote. There's no points for the movie.
Correct. Right, Val? I believe.
No. You get a point for the. You
Oh,
get a point for finishing the quote
Oh,
and a point for the movie that it is from. So please put both
amazing.
in your
okay.
answer.
Perfect.
This means person will not talk about the movies.
I'm gonna keep
Our
that
lips are
up
sealed.
here.
We could talk
hmm
about Halloween Town. I don't think there's any quotes pulled from that film.
Tragically, there's
Um,
not. So that is open game
yeah.
for this round. Really, anything Disney.
Ooh. Did you watch
I talked
the new Hocus
about.
Pocus? Oh, go ahead.
I will say yes, I did. I loved it, but I also wanted to circle back. You'd asked me what my favorite costume was. That I dressed up as. I didn't ask you both, and I would love to hear your answers.
Oh.
Go
All
Becky.
right.
But first,
I will do my costume, but first, quote number two: movies don't create psychos, semicolon. Movies make psychos more blank. Um, I don't know if I have a I've got maybe two. Last year I went as the sexy sleepy time tea bear. That one was pretty
so
fun.
good, so good.
And then in eighth grade I went as are you guys familiar with the restaurant chain Fazoli's?
Yes.
hmm
It's fast Italian. I went
Yeah.
as the Fazoli's breadstick person. So I took a white t-shirt and I like ironed on the Fazoli's logo and then I had a
hmm
basket and I went to Fazoli's beforehand and got like just a bunch of breadsticks and put it in my basket so that I could give out to people. My friends mostly.
That's what a
Yeah.
gift to give to the masses.
Honestly,
Wow.
I I would do it again in a heartbeat.
All right. Quote number three: all work and no play makes blank, 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 blank. So the amount of blanks correspond to the amount of words missing from the quote. We're tricky. We're
Yeah.
gonna make you work for it this round, okay? Val, what was one of your like
Yeah,
all-time
Val.
favorite costumes?
Ooh, I posted it the other day actually on my Instagram. It was when I was Joan Holloway from Mad Men.
Mm,
I had a whole Mad Men themed party for my birthday one year because my birthday
love
is right around Halloween.
Halloween,
And
baby.
yes,
Yeah.
and who doesn't love a curvy queen? I even got
Incredible.
the pen necklace that she has.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great. I got my hair did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was very fun. I felt great.
Mm.
Um, I have a confession to make, and then but first I'm going to read quote number four. So a census taker once tried to test me. I ate his blank with some blank blank and a nice Chianti. That's how it's said in the movie. Um, my confession is Val. I saw that picture. And I was like, that looks like a really cool costume. I don't know what that's from. And
Mm.
I was like, maybe I like stared at it. I was like, maybe that's Mad Men. I haven't watched Mad Men, which I know I should. But then I looked at like the song that was because you put like
The theme
um
song, yeah.
the theme song, and I like just
Mm.
Googled the name of that song. I was like, oh, it is Mad Men. Cool. I was like doing some like detective work to try to fill in the gaps of pop culture that I didn't have.
I think that if I were tall like her, I would be CJ Craig one year for from the West Wing.
Mm.
Yeah, because she's my favorite.
Mm.
That'd be so good. All right, quote number five: a boy's best friend is blank blank. Not to give this away, but and this doesn't give a spoiler. I think a dog is a boy's best friend.
Aww.
That's how I would answer it because it's not
And that is
spooky.
weirdly enough, that is the end of the quote. So write it down.
You're welcome. No, I'm really gunning to have a dog at some point in my life with Nathan, but he is very allergic. One and two, we both want wildly different dogs. I would like a big dog, like a golden retriever, and he wants like the tiniest little itty bitty anything that we possibly could have. So it's a ways away because we don't have like the space yet for that. But hey, if anyone wants to, bully Nathan into getting me a golden
Oh,
retriever, I wouldn't hate it.
I love the bully.
Yeah.
Okay, quote 6. One thing about living in Santa Carla, I never could stomach all the damn blank. Ooh,
All the damn vegetables.
so many.
Uh-oh, I gave it away.
Oh no.
Golden retrievers are so good. Does he have like a dog in mind for like he wants? Is he like a smaller dog?
Yeah, I think he would love like a teacup, Yorkie, a Chihuahua, a little tiny poodle, anything
Oh,
that's the way he puts it is
psychos.
he would like,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of psycho. He would like to have a dog small enough that whatever cat we have could bully the dog. That's how he puts it. I don't want my animals
Oh,
to fight each other, but that's the level of small he wants
But
okay.
in a dog.
he seems to not understand how dogs and cats work because big
Correct.
dogs get bullied by cats way more than little
Oh yeah, they're
I'm gonna use that. That's true.
dogs.
Okay, quote number 7. Your mother blank blank in hell, Karas. Kara? I don't know how to say it. You faithless slime.
Ooh, and the round 3 answer form is in the chat. Any parting words as we leave this movie round?
I want a dog.
We got to keep working on ways to
Please.
bully Nate. I'm gonna get
Hmm.
Gretchen in her costume so she's ready for everyone to see for that
Perfect.
next one.
Great. We'll be back soon.
Hello.
Hello, Becky has transformed into the cutest little cow you've ever seen.
I'm a little
Aww.
cow named Gretchen.
Hi,
Please
Gretchen.
sit up. Oh, she's wagging her tail. Like, I don't have a steady hand on this cam, but now she's back to sleeping. She said she's done. All right, bye, Gretchen. Can I say bye one more
Moo.
time? Moo, moo, moo. All right. All right, let's see if I can do this gracefully without like
Well,
wow.
welcome back, everyone. A great round. We are going to tell you what all these blanks mean. So,
Some
quote
of them
number
are
one is,
bad words.
yeah, some people didn't feel comfortable writing them all the way out and put little like asterisks, and we respect that because that was kind. Um, Number one is not a bad word, but it's wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
Mm.
It's from The Witch.
I think about this quote often, mostly because Gretchen's a big fan of the dog treat greenies, and the back of the box says, "Would you like to treat deliciously?" And I read it like
Mm,
like that line from The Witch every time. Gretchen, big fan of The Witch.
hmm
And
Famously so.
and yes,
Yeah.
we will accept it written with the two V's.
hmm
Beach.
As
All
people
right. Quote
pointed out.
number
hmm
2. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative from
hmm
Scream. I've
Yeah, it's
not
the
seen
monologue.
Scream.
It's when the psychos, I guess spoiler alert, it's been out for 20 plus years. It's
For
when the
me, though.
psychos they're talking about their methods and that yeah, the movies make them more creative. It's an art in the killing. But Scream's a great
Ooh.
movie. Highly recommend. All right. Number three, uh, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. The Shining.
A great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, intense, intense
Yeah.
movie.
Homer goes something something. Yeah, honestly. Quote number 4, census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yeah, what a
Silence
creep.
of the Lambs. A great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. One time when I was about 7, my dad sat me in his lap and we flipped between this movie and Psycho
What? Why?
because my dad is insane.
Was it on the TV or like?
Yeah, it was on the
Oh,
TV.
okay,
When I
okay.
was
Mm,
5, I came into his room and he was like, "Here, come sit with me." And he was watching The Exorcist. I was 5.
like God.
And now
Amazing.
you know why I don't like
Wow.
horror movies.
And he was like, you know what, kid, you're gonna fit in my schedule today if you want to be over here. I'm not joking. All right, quote number five. A boy's best friend is his mother from Psycho.
Speaking of,
Ooh.
Mm, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Don't know if it's true
I
or not,
wish
but they
I
say
wish it was a dog.
it would be maybe a little bit nicer, you know?
Yeah. Okay, quote 6. One thing about living in Santa Carla, I never could stomach all the damn vampires from the Lost Boys. I've
A
never seen this.
great, a great 80s film. And the band I Love Vampire Weekend was inspired to make a short film because of the Lost Boys. And then that's where like the name Vampire Weekend came from because that was the name of the short film he made.
Wow.
It used to be on YouTube. It might still be. I have not checked or thought about it in a long time. But I watched that movie only because of Vampire Weekend. And of course, I loved it. So,
I
yeah.
learned so much.
All right.
All right.
Last quote. All right. Everyone, be prepared. This is some adult language. Your mother sucks cock in hell, Karas, you faithless slime. From The Exorcist. I'm so sorry to say like dirty words, but that is the movie quote.
That is what she says to the priest.
Mhm.
And I appreciate that at least one person literally wrote stars in for the bad words, and I
Mhm.
I hadn't
Good
accounted
luck.
for that, so I had to go back in and fix it.
Well, but Val got you your points.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Don't
you
you
got your
worry.
points. You got your points. Speaking of points, should we see what they are?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah,
take a
yeah.
look.
Okay.
Ooh.
Coming
Wow,
in
we're in
round two and
20s.
leading the pack, Andy, killing it. Ooh,
Very
Distrust,
good.
Just Nia. We got the Bouloni sandwich. And third, tie for second, right? No, wait, fourth. Got to tie for second. And third, it's I'm Afraid of Most Halloween decor. Mikey's in fifth. Yeah, the spooky Sams are still in it, I hope.
Yeah.
And Hocus know
Oh,
this.
Julia's hanging in there.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Dang, this next round's gonna be really fun. I'm also telling you, this final round, you can really put it all on the line if you know
Hmm.
your stuff. All
Yeah.
right.
Oops. Wrong one. There we go.
Uh,
Ooh,
round
haunted
four is
houses.
so fun. So you know how in movies and TV shows, there's always spooky ones. There's always some prolific house that is spooky or just a part of it. That's what this round is about. And you're going to identify the house. I don't think you have, you get the movie, or sorry, you're going to identify the movie that the house is from.
That is correct.
Yes, that
Or
is
show.
true.
Amazing.
Or show.
Or TV shows. That's
Some
TV
are
and
TV
movies.
shows, some are movies. Exactly.
Yes.
Gorgeous
House.
architecture.
Oh,
House number one. I would
I'm
live
loving
there.
it.
I
Yeah.
bet I would live in most of these houses if I'm being honest.
They're scenic. They're cute. Like they seem like they'd be fun to decorate. They seem like they'd be
Hmm.
fun for Halloween.
Oh my God. It would be their time to shine. Oh, and the
I like
trees.
the bushes, the trees. Oh, my little
Hmm.
cows like venturing up. I should probably, it's kind of hot here. I should probably take this wool cap off her head. My dog will overheat. But also get really cold. She also has a blanket over here that's been tossed to the side.
Oh,
This dog is a diva.
yes, she is, and she
And
deserves it.
yes, you do deserve it.
All right,
There she
house
is.
number two is up. Should I give any kind of
Ooh,
hints or no to these? Like, should I say if it's a TV show or a movie? And the chat, would that be helpful? Would you like that?
yeah. We're just naming
That's
Yes.
correct.
Hmm.
TV show or movie.
Correct. Okay, this is from a TV show.
We got one person. Julia, we
Yeah,
got you.
I will gladly give that. So this one, house number three, this is also from a TV show. Now, this I will say, not giving anything away, but this was my dream house of where I wanted to like be in, and like the room of the character was like my dream room. Really, everything about this person's life I wanted to live. Um, I thought the character's name was cooler than my name. Uh, really, everything about this world. Really wanted it.
I was gonna ask a question, but I feel like that'd be giving things away. I was gonna ask
Yeah.
if the show had a movie, and mayhaps
Sure.
if okay, house number
House.
four.
Hmm.
This gives no spoilers. I just watched. This is from a movie. I just
Hmm.
watched this movie this year for the first time. Maybe I talked. Okay,
And
maybe that is a
and
spoiler.
you
Maybe I
liked
talked to you
it,
about that recently.
and you thought it was good, yes?
Yeah, I really liked it. We watched it like with a. It was a after. Yeah, Adam. It was the first time, and it was really exciting for me. It was we had a. No, I didn't mean to say that mean. Sorry. I feel like I've been like coming
Yeah,
for
it
Adam.
was.
I feel like I've been coming for Adam tonight. But no, like this was really fun for me. Because it was like a work event, and like after we house number five. This is a movie. But back to house number 4, we had a work event and we started watching that, and I was like, I want to go home by 6. So like I left early, but then I went home and watched the rest of it at home by myself because I was like, I'm into this. I gotta know what happened.
You gotta finish it. Yeah. This movie scared me very much, and I almost wish I have never seen it. If that helps, it's very scary, very scary.
No, thank
I
you.
was so excited to start this round. Back to being defeated. Don't be defeated. There's 15 houses. Some of them may
So
spark something
many.
within you. So many. This is from a this picture is from the TV show, but it is also a movie. But they're different points of time. The spooky ones all the same. I will say that they definitely have a similar vibe. Like I would say this house and the first house do seem to be of the same time period, genre. So if you know the two shows that are like older, you could put the same name in both places and be right one of the times.
Yeah.
Was House one? That was a TV show with House number one. Oh yeah, we did start that later in the game. So House one was a TV show. House number 7 is also a TV show. Oh yeah, always have to clarify. No worries. This show made me cry, but I like it.
Really? It was a good, I like this show.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Oh yeah. I think not for being scared, but yeah,
It
giving
pulled at
spoilers
my
away.
heart. Yeah, it
Yeah.
really pulled at my heartstrings.
this person makes
And whew,
very heartbreaking media.
yes, famously
Hmm.
on a big streaming site. That was a hint for y'all. This is a TV show. It is also a movie. I guess this thing is not the most helpful. This is from a TV show. It's
This is
currently airing. It's currently has seasons. I'm feeling generous.
this is a TV show. It has actors in it.
Mm-hmm,
It is on streaming sites.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Uh, Sometimes the show gets I don't know what I want to say. It's funny. It's spooky. Sometimes it's sexy.
9 looks cool.
Oh,
It is.
it's so good. Yeah. Oh, yep. House 9.
This is a movie, right?
Yes, this is a
Okay.
film.
And it is a cool shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go down that road.
It doesn't seem safe.
No.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Kind of like my background. Got bats coming out. Crazy light. Although I can make my lights different. Oh, this is house number 10. It's from a film.
A
It's
classic.
an
Boy.
important film to my life. It's a big part of my October personality. I'm gonna try changing my lights. Everyone, woo!
Oh, okay. Spooky.
Spooky, scary. I really do look like backlit in this one. Should do pitching hour. That didn't change it.
Is it purple?
Ooh. Oh, and that is not Halloween.
Ooh,
All right, house 11.
Or
You,
structure 11.
Structure, yeah.
This is a movie.
Yep.
It's pretty chilly.
I sure hope it doesn't snow for a long time, because I'm not ready for winter.
Ooh, this is Allie's favorite movie. Like ever or just
Nice.
like scary?
That is an interesting favorite movie. I'm intrigued.
Paddington 2 is
Paddington
very good.
2.
They're almost the same movie, so that totally makes
Wow.
sense.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss to that. This is from a film.
And you can use the cars to reference what era it's set in.
Yeah,
Oh.
you knew this one.
Joannos.
Incredible. See, there's something for everyone. Becky, does Gretchen like scary movies?
She loves the couch, so when they're on, she loves the couch. Yeah, she doesn't mind them. She does have a favorite movie. House number 13 is up. This is a movie, I believe. Yes?
Yep. This is
Okay.
a film.
No, Gretchen's favorite movie that I leave on for her, like if I'm going somewhere and I need about like 2.5 hours, is Hello Dolly. It's got music, it's got colorful costumes, it's got
Oh
baths.
my God.
We watched it earlier this week. I came into that scene where Barbara Streisand comes down the stairs and like does the reprise of Hello Dolly, but she sings it like she's so horny. She like sings it to like all the fellows waiting at the bottom of the stairs. Anyway.
Wait, I have two questions. First off, has Gretchen ever been Dolly for Halloween?
No, but that is now a costume I have in mind for her.
Do the house and then I'll ask my other question.
House 14 is from a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun when I know the answers. I like being on this side and being like, I don't know what that is, and I get to go, oh.
My second question is that the same movie that's playing in Wall-E that he watches all the time? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So Gretchen and Wall-E are the same.
I should put Wally on for her. She'd probably love that one too because she loves
would.
Hello Dolly.
Who doesn't love Wall-E?
It's so good.
So sweet.
Ooh, okay. House number 15. This house is featured in a film, but it's also known for something else.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, I would say if you know, you know where it's related to something. It's related to something big.
Kristen.
I'm helping my people out. That's my last hint because it's the last house in
all right.
this round.
Shall we give the people their form?
Oh.
Yes, release the form.
All right. Have fun.
Best of luck.
Ooh. Ooh.
I like that we come back every time as we're surprised. Ooh.
Ooh. Hello. All right, we
We hope
know
that
this
we're
was
gonna
a
get,
tough round.
yeah.
We're proud of you all for finishing. Thank you for your courage in submitting these haunted houses.
If you felt scared, you are not alone. All of these houses are haunted.
So true.
Which brings
All
us
right.
to house number one. Are you ready to reveal the answer?
Mm-hmm.
The show was mentioned earlier in question or in the round one, the Munsters. It's
Old
where
timey.
the race car Dragula is parked somewhere in the driveway, I would assume.
All right. House number two. This is from a recent favorite of mine, American Horror Story. Although recent is, I guess, relative. It's from the first season, which was Murder House, which did come out when I was in college. So saying recent is not true. But it was the start of the American Horror Story like franchise that has been going and going and going. But this was season one, Murder
Is that
House.
is that Murder House?
Yeah, it's like the decrepit murder house that they flash back to
Ah,
of like
okay.
present time when they go back. Yeah,
I've been wanting to rewatch that season because I remember it being so good.
yeah. They will.
Cool. House number three. This is a
Mm,
favorite of Kristen. We got Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which I also Googled it.
yeah,
This is just a real this is just someone's house. This is
yeah.
not like a movie set. This was like someone lives there. It's closed right now according to Google My Business
Mm.
Hours, but
But gorgeous. I wanted her life. That like the top little I don't know room was hers, and I just thought it was the coolest thing in the entire world. And I wanted to be a witch, and I'm not. So Sabrina the
yeah.
Teenage Witch.
64 East Main Street, Freehold, New Jersey.
I love
We
that you were
gotta get
able
out
to
to
look
New
that up.
Jersey.
Hmm.
Oh,
That show was great.
yeah.
I loved her aunts.
Hilda and
I
Zelda.
love that little animatronic cat, Salem.
Oh, one of the best parts of the show.
Hmm.
House number four. This is a movie that Becky most recently watched. It is, of course, Beetlejuice.
So
Beetlejuice,
good.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Michael
I'm
Keaton.
okay. Yeah,
This movie was so
a
much fun.
classic.
If you've
Mhm.
not watched it recently, watch it again. It's a good time. Sometimes you come home from work and you want to keep watching it. Okay, house number five from a movie that scared the pants off of Kristen. This
Yeah,
is Hereditary. I saw this in theaters and wanted to cry. It was so good and scary.
yeah. It's one of those where, like, I don't think I'll ever watch it again, but I can appreciate what went into the making of it and the storytelling.
Hmm.
But it's so scary,
I guess
so
compared to like
spooky.
Midsummer, were you more afraid of this one?
Way more
Yeah,
afraid. Yeah, yeah.
movie's awesome.
It's from the same director. What is it? Ari Aster. Is that
Hmm.
how you say his last name? Yeah, same person did both those films. Yeah. So watch out if you ever see that house. Run away, run away.
Kind of reminds me of The Sopranos house.
A little bit. House number six. This is, of course, from the Addams Family, which was made into a very popular movie in the 90s, but this is the original Addams Family. And the Addams Family and the Munsters were of the same era. So that's what I was trying to hint at earlier of the house number one and house number six. Addams Family.
House number seven, we got a Netflix original TV show. This is The Haunting of Hill House, which I honestly, if I looked at this, I would have gone, oh, Bly Manor, but
Mm-hmm.
you know,
It does look very similar, but if you squint really hard, you can see Shirley and Nell in the front, those two little kids. Which again, it's a
oh,
faraway
sure.
picture. It would be hard to see. And the blue station wagon of the dad. Get them out.
I don't know if I can
Ellie,
watch
thank you for,
Oh, sorry.
oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say thank you for also thinking the Sopranos house. I think it's mostly just the driveway shot of just like when Tony comes up in his car and ends the opening sequence. Anyways, proceed.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't know if I can handle this one, but I really liked Midnight Mass, which was another
Oh,
by the same
so
person.
good. Hmm.
Ooh, house
House
number 8.
8. We've been talking about it a lot tonight. It is What We Do in the Shadows. This
I
truly
looked at
is
the
such a fun show.
It's so
Loved
fun. I
it.
did like it. I looked at this picture and I was like, this looks so clean. Because in
Yeah.
later seasons, the house is it's a mess.
Hmm.
I was like, this is like a season one when before things got even worse.
Before there's bodies buried in the front yard and stuff ripped
Hmm.
up, and they scrapple with the werewolves. There's a
Yep.
lot that
There's
happens in this show.
a family of raccoons that live in the house at one point.
Yeah.
It's a great show. Again, we work for them, but
Yeah, we don't get any kind of cut of your streaming,
Yeah,
but
sponsor
still,
us.
you
What We
should
Do in the
watch.
Shadows.
All right, house number 9 is from a film and is
yeah.
from Crimson Peak.
Did anyone get
And
this one?
you can see some red in the,
Uh,
I don't know.
Yeah, real quick. Put people on the spot.
yes. You want to take one guess as
Okay.
to who got it
Ooh.
right?
Uh,
Oh wait, no, 2 people got it right.
oh,
Ooh. Mark.
Who's Mark?
Mia.
No, Did Nia get it right?
No.
Oh, Tom Hiddleston. Yep. Tom Hiddleston did
Oh,
that.
with Katie Sullivan.
Katie Sullivan and our so far in the lead, Andy Ershaw. Is it Ershaw?
Oh,
Andy, tell me how to say your last name via chat somehow.
Phonetically
right
spell
up
it out.
phonetically.
Oh, I did it right.
That's right.
Ah.
Excellent.
Herschel?
Yeah.
Okay, house number 10. This is a classic. Chris and I were just about to chat about if we saw the second, the sequel of this movie. Of course, we are looking for Hocus Pocus.
With the
The
Queen,
best.
Kathy
The
and
sequel's
Ginny.
fun. Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
I think they did a good job with it. It was silly. I would have loved to have seen like Allison and Matt brought back in some way. Even if it was just like
Yeah.
a little cameo of something of like they were at the fair getting those apples. That would have been really sweet. But I understand budgets and like time constraints, but that would have just been the cherry on top if they had been in it.
Was the guy from
Yeah.
NCIS in it?
Who's that?
um,
Was he in the original?
what's the cat's name? Is it
Thackeray.
Oh,
Banks.
no, well, he gets freed at the end.
The human Thackeray Banks is now on
No.
NCIS.
Oh my God, is he the
Tim.
the like doofy guy?
Yeah.
My dad watched a lot of NCIS. That's I can see it now. You just blew my mind, Val. Wow. I watched a lot of NCIS marathons with my father growing up. Wow.
Connections.
Yeah. I was like, who is he in NCIS? And I was like, the lead guy?
No.
No.
Although now the lead guy on NCIS is Gary Cole, who's one of my favorite character actors ever. Do you know who Gary Cole is? He was on Veep.
I don't think.
He was on The West Wing. He was in
Oh,
Office
yeah.
Space.
Yep.
He's everywhere. He's been in a DCOM. He was in Cadet Kelly.
You love Cadet Kelly.
Cadet Kelly. Oh, okay. I just Googled him. Yeah, I don't know.
Pineapple Express.
Okay, he's great in Veep. Yeah,
He's delightful. My fave.
love. All right, House 11, or I
Or
guess
should we say
Structure.
Hotel 11?
Hotel. This is from The Shining.
This is Allie's favorite movie. Tied with Paddington 2. And then closely followed by Wally.
A really good top 3.
Mm-hmm.
All the genres.
Okay, house number 12. This is a movie that spawned several sequels as well as a universe. This is The Conjuring. I
Julia
hope.
got it.
Was the answer going to show?
It is a country.
There it is. Whew, okay.
Sorry.
But I was like, oh my God, I was like, what if I got it wrong?
I was busy looking up whether or not Julia got it.
Julia got this one.
Yay!
Honestly, like half of these houses I would have guessed as The Conjuring.
Yeah, I feel like they really know what they're going for with these houses. It's a very specific
Mm-hmm.
vibe you get. Yeah. All right, house number 13, we have a water feature out front, which is different. This is from the movie The Others. Nicole Kidman is in this. It's definitely spooky. I wouldn't call it gory, but there are jump scares. So, fair warning if you want to look this up.
There should be like I don't know, like a podcast or just something about like movies that like someone like guides you through. Like if you're afraid of scary movies, like gives you that like very like, hey, this movie you might like it. It's
like
not
like the
too
hot,
bloody,
like the pepper scale, but for
but
horror
for
movies.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
there is. Too scary, didn't watch. Hell yeah. Well, sometimes you get an idea and then you find out that someone's crushed your dreams.
Oh, our $1 million idea is gone.
But no, I feel like Val, that would be something that like would be good for you because you when you get like you like stuff, but also like you
Mike,
don't want it to.
Yeah,
You
Michael's
got a mic. Yeah,
I've got a mic. Mike's tuned to my level.
Scarable unit.
He knows what Scarable units I can handle. That's why how he knew Haunting of Hill, or not Haunting of Hill House, Midnight Mass was a good fit for me because it's such a good story, and he could like warn me the few times that it's like really scary.
Yeah,
yeah, you gotta have that.
Yeah.
Okay, House 14. This is a reboot of a TV show that was question number 3. This is the Netflix series, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, as in the teenage witch.
We're gonna have to be sticklers and get The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Because it is a specific, yeah. Sorry. But also a pretty fun watch. I really enjoyed it. I love the original. And there also is a Sabrina the Teenage Witch movie, which happened before the show in the 90s, which is also a really fun one. If you want a Halloweeny movie but not scary, the Scareville units, Adam, would be very low on this. I love that scale. Scoville units, which is hot sauce or hot thing.
And we will, if you wrote
This is
Eddie Vedder for this one, we will give you points for it.
But only for Adam.
Did anyone write Eddie Vedder? No, if anyone wrote Eddie Vedder.
Unfortunately, no.
I did watch that animated series. I did love that one of Sabrina. Okay, and then House 15. We hinted at this being a movie starring Eddie Murphy, but also just a great installment at Disneyland and Disney World. We were first looking for The Haunted Mansion.
Yep. One of the best rides. 10 out of 10.
It's so good. Spirit Halloween did this collab with Disney this year, and they had some like Haunted Mansion merch. And they had these like lanterns that were the beginning of when you walk into that room, and they got the paintings that stretch. It was like that, but around the lantern. And like I was like, oh, do I spend $30 on this? And then like the next day it was sold out online. I was like, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go to Spirit Halloween to try to find this. But
it just wasn't meant to be.
We love Haunted Mansion here.
Oh, you're welcome for the clues. We love to give them out. We want everyone to win.
Eddie Vedder.
All right, should we see where everyone's at?
Yes.
Please.
Yes, please. Whoa.
Adam, pull
Adam
it ahead.
came through on that last round. We got followed by the Balloony. Oh, Balloony and the Late are tied. No, third. And I'm afraid of Most Halloween Decor is in second.
Wow.
Okay. Good job, Allie. Spooky Sam's came through with 10 on that last round, still in the game. I'm excited for this next round.
So still in the
Just
game.
Nia, everybody's like tied for, what is that, second? I can't count right now. I keep seeing
Third.
numbers and
Tied for third.
I'm
So we have
declaring things that are
three
not right.
tied for third. Oof. Well, excellent job. That was a great round. I'm proud of you. Those are some high scores.
Yeah.
They really are.
Mm-hmm. Should we go?
We're about to go into the
I'm
final
so
round.
excited.
Becky, do you want to explain how this
I
one's going to
would
be working?
love to. So our final
Okay.
round, I believe we can wager up to 10. There's going to be 3 questions. You can wager between 0 and 10 points for each of your answers. This time it is a true wager, so if you get the answer incorrect, those points will be subtracted from your scores. This round is all about horror movie deaths. We're going to describe 3 different deaths. You have to tell us what movie those deaths took place in. Everybody, any questions? Fill the chat if you got any. Also, Val, we do have the wager set for 10, right?
Yep, up to 10. Yep.
Up to 10. Okay, so between 0 and 10, it is a true wager. It will be negative if the answer is incorrect. So wager wisely, but you can score up to 30 on this round. So it's definitely, if you know your horror film deaths, it is not like Jeopardy rules. You get to think about it, mull it over, and then place your wager
So
when
when
your
you
turn comes.
submit, when you submit the form, you also submit your wager so you'll know if you know, or if you're like, I think it's this, you'll have that when
Yeah.
submitting. You'll know.
All right.
Let's do it. All right. Death number 1. This death, they are dragged out of a tent in a sleeping bag and then bashed against a tree.
Gross.
Not a good way to go.
Never going camping again.
I don't love camping in general. And I think so much of horror movies centers around negative camp experiences. It kind of feeds into this of I do not want to put myself in that.
And you'll get the Google form at the end of this round.
Yeah, after the 3 questions come out, just like the others. And then you'll be able to submit and it'll have the question in
This is your time to think about your answers, but then also
it.
listen to us talk about camping.
And why we hate it, because there's murder in the woods.
But
Okay.
camping's scary sometimes. Like, especially if it's like
Yeah.
really like a lonely, like if you're like somewhere secluded. Okay, death number 2. This person is hung up on a meat hook in the basement. Gross. I hate when this happens to me.
So here's my question for this one. And if it spoils anything, you don't have to answer. Was this person dead before they were hung up on a meat hook, or did they die because they were hung up on a meat hook?
So all of these are how they were killed.
Okay.
Yes, that is a great question. Yes. So this is how this person met their end.
Okay.
Was this act of violence?
So the act of hanging them on a meat hook ended them.
As opposed to how they were stored. Yes, that's correct, Adam.
That you get it.
Adam.
You get it, Adam. Adam just understands me.
All right, last one. Death number 3. Flung out of a 2nd-story window by an out-of-control stair lift. Wow.
Wow.
What a way to go.
All right, we got the
so
form.
The form
yes.
is up.
Form in the chat. Think about those answers. Think about how you want to wager. Again, you can wager between 0 and 10 for each of them. You will lose points if it's incorrect, but it might be worth it to put it all on the line.
You gotta risk it sometimes. And again, name of the movie in the form. All right, good luck. We'll see you in a few. Ooh.
That's my last chance to come in as Spooky Ghost.
We are back. Incredible job. We came back a little bit early because everyone was done submitting. So we figured let's jump back in. Sassy, do you want to say hi? Yeah? Okay. Come here. Come here.
We
Meow.
have to say, some folks really know their horror movie deaths. Congratulations. Hi, Sassy.
We're just gonna get her. Nope. And then she goes, okay, well, I tried. Little miss. Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Are you ready to find out if you got those deaths correct? Death number 1, we had dragged out of a tent in a sleeping bag and then bashed against a tree. We got camping going, and it feels like something Jason would do. We're looking for Friday the 13th, Part 7. Not to be confused with the reboot where the sleeping bag is hung over a fire. This one is specifically against a tree.
Bashed.
Yes, Adam?
Yes, Adam. It happens in Part 10? Oh, really? Well, I'd say we could give some points for that.
Okay.
It also happens in part 10, but it happens. And it is okay. Wow. Well, you know what? We trust our horror film experts.
Wow.
Wow.
It's just a simulation. Yeah, someone tell me that Jason X. We'll see.
Oh.
We've got like this philosophical discussion going on. Yeah, send me. Let's see it. We'll think about it. We'll mull it over before question 3 is read. We'll take a look at this clip.
All right. Death number 2, which was hung up on a meat hook in the basement. And this is from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hell yeah.
A terrible way to go. Especially for me, a vegetarian. No, that is not it.
Just being stabbed.
And presumably, well, I hope they don't let things go to waste. So I would assume at some point consumed. Okay, Julia got a party dolphin.
Julia did get a party dolphin.
Congrats, Julia.
She was alive when it was put on the hook, but it's... Oh, did I freeze?
No.
Did all of us freeze? Oh, maybe it's just my internet.
What? I see what you mean. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we frozen? Hey, Chad, are we frozen?
No.
What a fun thing. What a fun face for me to be like.
I don't think you're frozen.
Okay.
The Zoom is, if we're good. Okay. I hope my face isn't doing anything weird.
I'm glad I'm not frozen.
I see what you're seeing.
I mean, on my end, Kristen's in a really cool pose.
Yeah, I have. Here, I'll reenact it. I'm doing this with like a weird face.
We look great. We're hearing people like how we look.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Oops. Uh-oh. I messed it up.
This is Val. We love Val.
What is happening? You're about to probably see me by accident.
Oh, man. We did see you for a moment. I saw you.
Yeah, a little quick.
Chat, are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live, but I can't. There we go. I finally got it fixed. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulty. Oh my god. All right, you know what? Here we go.
Adam, did we figure out how does the Jason X stuff go?
Are we still going? Okay.
Oh, we got it.
Riveting.
I think
a link.
I think maybe links don't work in the chat.
Let me do a quick Google search.
I think only I can put links in the chat because, you know.
Admin stuff.
Right. All right. Anyway.
All right. Well, it says, Allie says, yep, you're still going. So that's great.
We love that.
Does anyone have strong feelings about Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Because anyone contesting that film, that answer.
All right. Sorry, y'all. I keep breaking it by trying to fix it. We're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, what should we move on to death 3?
Death number 3. Let's do it.
We're
Yes.
here.
All right. Death number 3. It was flung out of a second-story window by an out-of-control
Mhm.
stair lift. That movie is Gremlins.
Ooh,
It's that mean old lady.
you don't feed gremlins after midnight.
Yeah.
That's what they tell you, or they're gonna fling you
They
out
could
of the
fling
chair.
you.
You gotta be on alert. You gotta watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is our final 3 of those. I'm hope anyone out there who wagered high, I hope you got a good return. We're gonna let that kind of tally up, and we will
Yep.
give you guys eventually the end results. But
I'm gonna pull it up, but Kristen and Becky
yeah,
won't be able to see it, so I will.
uh-oh.
Oh, narrate. Tell us what's going
I will
on.
tell them. Okay, so Andy had a perfect round. He got
Woo!
30 points. Adam was close behind with 25. Everyone else was in the negative, unfortunately. So we ended up with Andy in first place with 66 points, which is quite a
Hell
feat
yeah.
considering he didn't even play in round 1. Adam close behind with 63 points.
Oh,
And
damn. Okay.
yep, Bouloni Sandwich in third place with 35 points. Just Nia with 33 points. The Mike Ease, my Hawes band, got 21 points. I'm Afraid of Most Halloween Decor got 17 after losing a brutal 20 on that last round. And coming in last but certainly not least, Spooky Sam's, Julia, you came in strong. You only lost 3 points. We're so proud of you. You did great.
Paddington 2 is
Yeah.
a great movie.
I think we should all celebrate tonight by watching Paddington 2 either tonight or like very soon, because that film is just pure delight, pure fun,
So
just the
good.
sweetest thing. Yeah.
Well, we hope everyone had fun. Thanks for hanging in there while during the end. And also, Jason kills a lot of people in similar ways. A lot of
Yeah.
nods to earlier things. I thought I did my spot checking, and you know what? There's always room for something with Friday the 13th.
Amen.
So yeah.
We
Val, when is the next streaming happening for Trident?
Yeah, so I think we're back next week. Hold on. I should have looked this up before. We are back next week on Wednesday with I Love Improv, which is a fun talk show / improv show. And then the following week, we have Stupid Games, Stupid Prizes on the 7th. And on the 10th, we're doing a pilot test of a brand new show to Trident called Pilot Season that Becky and Kristen are both going to be in. So if you like Becky and Kristen, which we know you all do, you should definitely tune in for that. We're going to write an entire sitcom pilot in one show. It's going to be crazy and fun. And we'll hopefully be back with trivia sometime in the next couple months. If you have any theme ideas that you want to see for a future trivia competition, please hit us up in the chat. Let us know what you want to play.
Yeah, and we would love to see you back for any and all.
We love themes too. If you got a favorite movie, Paddington and
Paddington.
Honestly, we probably could do a whole Paddington.
Yeah.
Ooh, Christmas themes. That'd be pretty fun.
Christmas movies.
We have time for
Done and done.
If you have time for my What's that movie? I feel like I've got some opinions on it's like a cherished beloved Christmas film that I don't like. Um I can't remember which one it is right now.
Save it for the Christmas theme
We'll
trivia.
save that for the Christmas one.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah, thank you
everyone.
so much.
Thanks for
Great
playing.
job. Hope to see you next time.
Bye.